Ram riding is finally back, with a new method discovered by Plo. Now, if you don't know what ram riding is, basically in the past, the ram drone had a collision with the player while mid-air, which means if you threw the ram drone at the right angle, you'd be able to sprint across it and basically surf it to go across crazy distances and get into wild spots as attackers. But unfortunately, in basically under a month after we revealed what it was, it got patched. But recently, it's been brought back, but not with ram, but with gridlock. Now, there are some big differences between ram riding and gridlock riding, which I'll go over in this video, and some big limitations with gridlock riding, sadly. Now, firstly, I want to show you something that gridlock riding can do that ram riding couldn't. Now, getting up here on Emerald Plains was possible with ram riding, but it was two-player and it was very tricky to do. But you can do it solo with gridlock riding, because if you throw a gridlock on a slant like this, you'll see that the gridlock shoots upwards. And you can actually walk along that gridlock and gain elevation, which you could kind of do with ram riding, but not to the degree that you can do it with gridlock riding. So you can use this method to get on top of the Emerald Plains skylight. But that was a local match. Now I'm in an online match. And if I throw the exact same gridlock, you'll notice something weird. This one's the last one to form. It kind of like skips and you don't actually see it fly out. Now in online matches, the gridlocks do fly out. You can see them here, they'll all fly out, but when on a slant, it bugs out for some reason, which makes it near impossible to ride a thing that doesn't actually exist server-side. And that brings me to my second issue with gridlock riding online, is that it rubber bands you a lot. A lot more than ram riding did. And that's probably because the track stingers it shoots out are a lot smaller, and the small desync between the server and your client is going to cause an issue trying to ride something that small, because the collision on the ram drone was much longer. If you were ahead of the server, you'd be on top of it client side and server side. But with gridlock riding, you're either on top of it client side or server side. Now, there are still some uses in online matches, but it diminishes the very few uses it had to begin with for actually useful spots in real games.